Anasooya is a working professional. She is an IT professional. She has a 3-year-old child, and she manages her business around that, around her work, around her child, and is doing wonderfully. Anasooya, I'm so proud of everything that you have achieved. What is the biggest achievement that you feel you have gained out of the business?
So I think my biggest achievement from this business would be the fact that I was able to reduce my hours in my job. So I used to work 5 days. Now I work 4 days. So that's in itself a big achievement for me, because that one day, one extra day, counts a lot for me. And that full days I dedicated to my daughter. I don't send her to nursery that day, so we are together throughout the day. I can like upskill her, take her to her classes, we go out. If the weather is good here, we go out in the park. I don't think I could have done that in my regular routine of office life, because Mondays are like super hectic, super hectic. I have to travel to office, and then we have like meetings in the morning, and then obviously then I had to send her to nursery as well. But because of this reduction in hours, I am able to spend that one extra day with her. So it's like every week I have a long weekend, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So that is like why my biggest achievement from this business. And I think I'm taking like one step closer to that time flexibility I always desired for. So, and also one more thing I would like to share is, I'm as a person, I'm very shy. Even during my school and college time, I have always been like backbencher, never come in front and voiced out or even spoken. I'm okay in a group, but if you ask me to do something solo, I don't think I would ever pitch on my own. But
Yeah,
this
yeah.
business has helped me come out of that. So I would say, from a personal perspective and from a development perspective, it has been
Yeah,
amazing, because
yeah,
I have started trying a lot of new things. I'm trying to come out of my comfort zone. I'm doing videos which I don't think I would have ever done before. So that also is a big change I have seen in me. And over time, obviously it has not happened overnight. With
yeah,
time,
yeah.
gradually I have come out of it.
Yeah, with this the introvert personality of yours, I completely relate, because what you said, you have in school, college, you have always been a backbencher. That's completely me. I have never participated in, you have those debates in schools, you had those elocutions and
Yeah.
this and that, any
Yes.
kind of thing. I was so shy. I was, that kind of a student who never voiced out opinion, anything of that sort. And for us introverts to be able to you know do so well in the business
Yeah.
and surpass our incomes, like with me as well right now, like I have been doing this for 4 years, and being able to make multiple times of what my day job would have paid me is a huge achievement. What was your situation before you got into the business?
So I'm an IT professional. I've always worked in the IT industry. Back in India, also when I was there, I've worked there for almost 13 plus years now. So my husband basically moved here with an on-site opportunity, and then I followed him here. And luckily enough, I got a job. So when I got a job here, and that too in a field which was my forte, and something which was very in a very good reputable retail bank, business analyst, I thought, oh my god, life is set now, life is set.
Yeah,
Everything is good now. But little did I know that that is actually the starting point of things, you know uh,
yeah,
not
yeah.
going not going great. Or you, like how you say, picture to abhi baki hai mere dost, how
Yeah,
they say.
yeah.
So that's when things started changing. Like this, I had the job, but it never felt permanent. I had to
Hmm.
continuously give interviews to secure my job in spite of having the job. So there were
Mhm.
restructuring happening, and in the name of restructuring, they were like laying off employees. And if you don't perform well, and if you don't go through that interview uh, and don't do it properly, you are going to be laid off. So it kept on happening. So that's when, I kept, we used to have this discussion. I used to have it with my husband that, I mean, what kind of life are we leading here? We thought that you're coming to a foreign country, having this great job in a great company, life is set, but it never doesn't really feel that way. But then
Yeah.
our conversations used to die down there because we didn't really have any idea or anything to start
Yeah.
something of our
And
own.
you need the income, right? You cannot just
Exactly.
because it is stressful and
Exactly.
you have this
Correct.
uncertainty, you can't leave it. Yeah.
Yeah. So this similar kind of thing kept happening for like so I came here in 2016. So till 2020 it kept happening, and we used to have that conversation, but again back to square zero. Not take any action, not do anything.
Yeah.
Then 2020 when the pandemic hit, and that time I was expecting my daughter as well. So that's when it was like, it was, um, I would say, the it was high time basically. Again, there was a
Yeah.
restructuring happening, and I was on maternity when I got a call from my manager that,
Mm-hmm.
there's
Mm-hmm.
again something happening, but you have been put in a temporary position somewhere. So when you come back, we'll figure it out. So that was like an alarm clock to me, that no, something has to change now. This is like,
Yeah.
or else it's just going to keep going on and on and on. So funny enough, like I said, that I wanted to do something, but that situation and that particular time was actually not the best time for me, because
Mm.
firstly, I was on maternity leave. uh, Pay here during maternity, after a point they don't give you any pay. So pay wise,
Okay.
we were a bit stretched because both our
Hmm.
salaries were not there. Then I had a newborn to take care, all alone in this new country.
Increased expenses also because the
Yes,
newborn itself
yeah.
is a huge expense. Yeah.
Absolutely, it's like an investment, right? So so that was there. Then we had purchased a house as well, so expenses related to the house
Mm-hmm.
was also there. So
Yeah.
if someone would have, like if I would have asked my father for that matter, or anyone, any elderly person in my family, they would have point blank said, are you
No.
crazy? Are you
Absolutely
crazy?
no.
Just stick, just take care of the child and
Yeah.
maternity, just spend that and then go back to your job.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
do anything else, because that was not the best time in terms of
Mm.
financially. But when I saw the opportunity, I felt as though, God is showing me a sign, and I definitely have to take it. I know, I don't know whether I'll get the opportunity later on. I didn't want to
Yeah.
miss. I didn't want to miss it. So at that point of time, with whatever stretch we could, go with, that's how we started. And also,
Yeah.
again, I had some resistance from my husband as well, and I needed his support that time, because, like I said, I wasn't earning complete salary that time. So I had to
Mm.
take him on board, and he's like the most skeptical person on earth. I mean, he will always go with safe route.
Yeah.
uh,
Actually, my husband is absolutely the same. With men, I feel they want, they're more rational. They want facts and figures and numbers and when will be the
yeah,
return on investment and how much,
exactly.
all of that they need on, in
So
front of them.
for
So I
me,
completely
yeah.
understand. Yeah.
Absolutely. So for me, it was double stress, in the sense I had to firstly understand everything myself,
Yeah.
then ensure that he understands it.
Mm.
I was drilled by him, so all, I
Yeah.
had to explain him, and then I ensured that he comes on the coaching call so that he
Yeah.
is satisfied. End of the day,
Yeah.
I want him
Yeah.
to be satisfied as well, and that's what happened. When he
Yeah.
joined the call, and all his questions were clarified, he understood.
Mm.
He saw
Mm.
the compensation plan, and that time he realized that no, something like this can exist. It's not that
Yeah. Yeah.
everything we will not know, and something we
Mm. Of
don't
course.
know doesn't necessarily mean it's wrong or it's scam,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
that he
Yeah.
realized at that
Absolutely.
point, and then he was completely on board with it, and he helped me start off basically.